The call came 5 days before the wedding. It was 2:17 a.m. when my phone vibrated against the wooden nightstand, a dull, persistent buzz slicing through the silence. I remember staring at the ceiling for a second before reaching for it, my heart already uneasy for no reason I could explain. Her name lit up the screen. "Why are you calling this late?" I said, my voice thick with sleep. There was a pause. Then her voice, soft, fragile. "I need to tell you something." Something inside me tightened. "What happened?" Another pause. Longer this time. I could almost hear her breathing. "I got married today." The words didn't land all at once. They drifted, like ash, settling slowly until they burned. "What?" "It was just a small thing," she rushed. "It didn't mean anything. I just needed closure. He was my past, my first love. I thought if I closed that chapter properly, I could come back to you completely." Silence swallowed us. My fingers curled tighter around the phone. "You married someone else, for closure." "Yes, but listen to me," she said quickly, desperation creeping in. "It wasn't real, not emotionally. I'm still yours, always was. This was just something I had to do." Something inside me broke quietly, like glass cracking under pressure. "I'm coming back tomorrow," she added softly. "We'll get married as planned." Nothing has changed between us. Everything had changed, but she didn't hear that part. The next morning felt unreal. Sunlight slipped through the curtains like nothing had happened. Like the world hadn't just tilted off its axis. I sat at the edge of the bed, staring at the floor, replaying her words over and over again. "I'm still yours." How easily she said it. As if love were something you could pause, step away from, and return to untouched. As if vows meant nothing. As if I meant nothing. Memories flooded in. Her laughter, the way she held my hand, the promises we whispered late at night. Every moment now felt contaminated. By noon, my phone was full of messages from her. "I'm on my way. We need to talk. Please don't misunderstand." Misunderstand. There was nothing to misunderstand. By evening, she stood at my door. I opened it slowly. She looked the same, and completely different. Her eyes searched mine, hopeful, nervous. Like she expected me to pull her into my arms. "I'm back," she whispered. I didn't move. Her smile faltered. "Say something." I stepped aside and let her in. She walked into the house that was supposed to become our home. Her gaze lingered on the decorations, the wedding preparations still untouched. "I told you," she said gently, turning to me. "It didn't mean anything. I just needed to close that chapter." I let out a quiet breath. "Did you wear white?" I asked. She blinked. "What? Your wedding dress. Was it white?" "Yes." Something dark flickered inside me. "And did you say vows?" She hesitated. "It was just formal." "Did you say vows?" I repeated. "Yes." The silence that followed was heavy. Then I nodded slowly. "Okay," I said. Her shoulders relaxed slightly. "Okay. Yeah," I replied, my voice calm in a way that surprised even me. "I understand now." She smiled, relief washing over her. She thought it was over. It had just begun. The days that followed were strangely peaceful. Too peaceful. She stayed, acted normal, talked about wedding details like nothing had happened. Like she hadn't crossed a line that didn't exist in any sane world. "I've already told my parents everything is on track," she said one evening, flipping through a catalog of decorations. "We just need to finalize the guest list." I watched her quietly. "You really think this is okay?" I asked. She looked up, confused. "What do you mean? You got married." Her expression tightened. I explained that it wasn't real. "Then what is real?" I asked softly. She frowned. "Us." I smiled faintly. "Right." But inside, something was changing. Not loudly, not dramatically, just quietly dying. That night, I opened my laptop and canceled the venue booking. Then the catering. Then the invitations. Each click felt clean, final, like wiping something dirty off my hands. She found out 2 days later. "Why is the venue canceled?" she asked, her voice sharp, confused. I didn't look up from my phone. "Because we're not getting married." Silence. "What?" I finally met her eyes. "We're not getting married." Her face drained of color. "Is this some kind of joke?" "No." Her breathing quickened. "You said you understood." "I do," I replied calmly. That's exactly why I cancelled it. Tears filled her eyes. You're punishing me. No, I said. I'm protecting myself. She stepped closer. It meant nothing. It meant everything, I said quietly. She shook her head, tears spilling now. I came back to you. You shouldn't have left in the first place. The words hit her like a slap. I thought you loved me, she whispered. I did, I replied. The past tense hung between us. Heavy, unavoidable.
She tried to stay. For days, she lingered in the house, clinging to what was left. Cooking meals I didn't eat. Starting conversations I didn't continue. Reaching for my hand only to find empty space. One night, she broke. Why can't you forgive me? She cried. I looked at her, really looked. I could forgive a mistake, I said slowly. But this wasn't a mistake. What was it then? A choice. She collapsed onto the couch, sobbing. I chose you, she insisted weakly. No, I said. You chose him, and expected me to still be here when you came back. Her silence said everything. The truth unraveled slowly. Through broken conversations and late-night confessions, I learned what really happened. It wasn't just closure, it was nostalgia. Doubt. A part of her that wasn't sure about me. He was my first love, she said one night, her voice barely audible. I needed to know if it was really over. And I asked. She looked at me with shattered eyes. It was. I nodded. And now, I said, so are we. She left on a quiet morning. No drama, no shouting, just a suitcase by the door and red eyes that had run out of tears. Is there really nothing left? She asked one last time. I stood by the window, watching the sunlight spill across the floor. There was everything, I said. And now there's nothing I can trust. Her lips trembled. I never thought this would destroy us. It didn't, I replied softly. You did. She flinched. Then she walked out. And this time, she didn't come back. Months passed. Life moved forward the way it always does, quietly, without asking. The house felt different now. Empty, but clean. No echoes of broken promises. No lingering confusion. Just silence. Sometimes, I thought about her. Not with anger. Not even with sadness. Just clarity. One evening, I found the old wedding ring box tucked away in a drawer. I opened it slowly. The ring still gleamed, untouched. A symbol of something that almost was. I closed the box and set it aside. Some things aren't meant to be repaired. Some things, once broken, should stay that way. And for the first time since that night, I felt at peace.